demise now seeming certain, the heroes fell through the cold darkness of the caverns. Total blackness enveloped them like the jaws of some indescribable monster. Where was the Trine now?
There's something in that cave.
And it's not rainbows and unicorns.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the walkthrough. How are you guys finding it anyway? Leave some feedback. What do you think of this walkthrough so far? Absolutely personally loving the game. It's so much fun. It's just unbelievable. Hopefully I'm doing a good enough job for you guys and keeping it entertaining. So sorry about the lack of commentary, but I really don't have time to be going back and adding commentary. I'm sorry. And also it really affects the quality of the game. This game doesn't need commentary. It's just so good at keeping you immersed in it. It's so immersive. But anyway, quick update. The reason why I'm having commentary now is simply because you may have noticed that the past couple of games have been in 1440p, and you might be wondering, how is that possible with the hardware that you have? Well, I'm playing the game in 1080p and recording in 1080p, but when you actually render out in 1440p, YouTube actually renders it at a much higher bit rate, so the quality looks a lot better, even though it's standard 1080p, but I'm rendering it, I'm upscaling it really, but the quality looks as though YouTube quality used to look back in maybe even a year and a half ago or 2 years ago, because as most of you guys are probably aware by now, YouTube have changed their re-encoding settings, and I've talked about this on numerous occasions. But basically 1080p videos now are rendered at 6 megabits per second, whereas in the past they were rendered at 10 megabits per second, and 720p videos used to be rendered at, I think it was 8, and now they're rendered at 3, so 720p videos look shit now. 1080p videos now look worse than the 720p videos did a year or two ago. But if you render at 1440p or 4K, you get a much higher bit rate. I wouldn't recommend rendering at 4K though, because that would give you a massive file size, take ages to render and take even longer to upload. So 1440p is perfect. It's slightly slower than 1080p rendering. It takes me about twice the time to render out a video, but it still takes just about 45 minutes to do a 15 to 20 minute video, which I think is acceptable regarding the quality that you get as an output. So I definitely recommend anyone who regularly uploads in 1080p to consider doing this if you have the hardware to back it up, because the quality that you get is just phenomenal. It makes it worthwhile. Like, it's the quality that you should be getting with 1080p. But however, I think it's worth it, and so that's what I'm doing, and just thought I'd give you the update of why I do it. And there you go. So the higher quality is worth it for me, and the file size isn't that much bigger. I mean, it's a 16-minute video, averages about 2 gigs. I know that's probably a lot for some people, but my internet is fairly decent, so I can upload that in about 40 minutes. But there are programs that compress it without affecting quality, so you can do that as well if you really want to. Like Handbrake, for example, that's a good one. But I'm not really familiar with using it, so I'll have to look for some tutorials if I want to do that. But just wanted to explain that, just in case you guys were wondering why I'm getting such good performance on 1440p. Just to clarify again, I'm not playing 1440p sadly, but videos still look excellent, so that's what I'm doing. I will actually upload a 1440p render settings after I finish this walkthrough, if you guys are interested in looking at that. But okay, so I'll leave the commentary here because I've been just waffling on, and hope you enjoy the rest of the gameplay.
While in the caverns, Pontius had picked up some mushrooms, but Zoya and Amadeus persuaded him not to eat them. Amadeus recalled a time when he had made a mushroom potion in his school days. Indeed, that had not ended well. As the heroes climbed out of the caverns, they met with the first light of morning.